another review. Papa, we got FarEastern. We know him. We know him. We kind of love him. We love him. Hold on. Yeah, fuck it. We don't love him. But he's probably in chat. If he's not in chat, well, make fun of him because he can't defend himself. FarEastern, he's in bronze. 1287. I will say, this is a return customer, my friends. And the first time we reviewed his videos, he had extreme ladder anxiety. Fucking extreme ladder anxiety. Like, he would just panic. Every time he was in a situation, he would just panic. Yeah, I mean, this is 1200 SR. Let's see what we got. Because this is, now we're like, here's the problem. We're working at really, really low fundamentals. And people are like, oh, he's just not good. It's not that. He has no base, so we're building a base. The funny thing is that base, that he's probably fucking up in major ways. If we go up the pyramid, go to Grandmaster, they're still making the same exact mistakes, but very, very minutely. And you can only abuse these little, minute mistakes by being skilled enough. So at first, people, they get away from them, they're like, oh, I'm so good, I can get away with this shit. It's actually, you're just not playing against good enough people. So, yeah. Just because you're doing something wrong doesn't mean someone in Grandmaster isn't making the same goddamn mistake, just to a lesser extent. Hold on. Also, Color says, you're worried about people calling me shit, because this video is legit, just nothing but me dying. So hopefully you guys can understand that I'm getting fucked, and I missed the last part of that comment. I missed. Yeah, no, we don't make fun. We only make fun of people if we know them. It's when we don't make fun of you that it's bad. That's really bad. If we're like, if my chat is actually like wanting to help you, fuck, I feel sorry for you. You want us to be making fun of you, because that means you're loved. Oh, I gotta blow my nose. Trap! Ah! Good jump, good shot. There's that trap. Don't punch. I know you're frustrated, but don't punch. Punching is 30 damage, and it delays reloading and everything else good. So it wasn't bad, a little passive, but hey, that's fine. You are correct by shooting right here. Yep. So just careful on using the concussive mine for movement when you're right about to go into battle. You could need it right now. Oh, shoot him. There you go. Yeah. So D.Va can't die to a tire. If you tire, you gotta melee immediately. Don't worry about that, what you just did. Just understand, sometimes you have to accept your own death. And just use the tire better. But that's actually a rather advanced choice to make. Don't worry about it. But know that the choice exists. Good. Alright, there's a little bit of panic attack, that's cool, but hey, keep going. Go for this. I think that first thought was right where you wanted to get the small health. You can get it here too. You may want to reuse your trap. Right there is actually a really good spot. Oh, that's a terrible spot. Worth it. Good shot, by the way. Also, stop doing that melee. You have to understand, when I melee, it's when I know they're low health, or I know it's like a tracer, and it's going to put them below the threshold. Reaper, Mei, Tracer, those are people you want to punch. You want to punch D.Va just because she's a bitch, but yeah. So, remember, earlier today, someone's like, you know what, I have this bad issue of repositioning when I actually don't need to. I shouldn't reposition for positioning's sake. I like that you chase down that son of a bitch, because that D.Va was coming for you. Man, for a bronze game, this shit is intense. Like, it is just constant fighting. This is great. Get that small health. Good. That was perfect. That round was really good. So, and I think you worked on your anxiety a bit. Because that entire round, that goddamn point was beeping. Constantly. You also hid chat. Good job. If you suffer from ladder anxiety, don't join chat. Auto hide the marks. Like, just get rid of that shit. You have to focus on you. You have to focus on you before anything else. Look. Life advice times, guys. Fucking life advice. The only goddamn thing in this world you can control, not me, you. Focus on that first. If you focus on yourself first, from there you can actually help others. Now, if that means Overwatch, it means Overwatch. If you're secure in Overwatch as a Junkrat, then you can help other people. If you're, whatever you can do, you have to help people from the position where you already know that you're good from. It's a pretzel, by the way, not like a cigar. Also in life, like, you have to help yourself before helping others or getting help from others. You have to keep on trying and doing stuff. So, worry about yourself. All those people are like, you gotta join chat, you gotta communicate. At this level, no, you fucking don't. You need to, like, hit someone in the face. That's what you need to do. You need to shoot someone. That's about it. Don't worry about that. Fundamentals.
Think you can keep up with me?
We are watching a bronze match, but that shit was, like, rough. It's an acceptable double jump. You don't gotta do it midair. Alright, up. Give me the pause. Shoot there, like that. You can shoot there and go this way, but it's more effective to go shoot this way, like that. Careful where you were just at. Always be careful on either of these edges. The one over here, too. Like, right where you're at. I'm not sure what you're going for there. Oh, you have to beat the other Junkrat. Good job. Damn it, the Lucio didn't boop you. I was really hoping the Lucio's gonna boop you and I'd be like, that's why you don't stand there. Any tips on Lucio? Dill Pickle! You need to know how to play first-person shooters. Don't worry about Lucio tips. Don't listen to your Overwatch in those dumb fucking places. Overwatch is 90% general skill, 10% hero specific. It's not about tips or tricks. Tips or tricks give you fucking shortcuts that don't allow you. You know what? You son of a bitch. You fucking set me off. Tips and tricks don't work. Tips and tricks give you a shortcut to win, and that's fucking it. If you do not understand the underlying principles of a technique, then you cannot do anything. They don't mean anything. Just because you know the technique, if you don't understand how it works, why it works, when to use it, it's fucking useless. You'll make it so far, but when you have to apply that knowledge, you can't apply it because you don't understand it. You're just doing it because someone because Siegel parroted it. And you're like, hey man, Siegel said do this, so I gotta do this. I don't understand why. I never will because I don't apply my fucking self. Play the fucking game. Overwatch is general first-person shooter skills. It's the most vague game I've ever played ever. There's very little special about this game. Yeah, you have skills, you have ultimates, but they're so fucking easy that it takes little to no effort to use them. It's about clicking on a person. That's all Overwatch is. General skills. This is so true for nearly everything. Yeah, no shit. All my advice comes from other skills I've gathered in life and not first-person shooters. Keep going back to that fucking screen. That works. What are the 10% hero specific skills for Junkrat? 5% junk, 5% rat. I like that trap. But you can be greedier, you can move it up. Good shot. That trap got someone. I gotta correct you. Oh, right there, my friend. Oh, right there would kill him. You got him anyways. That's right, my fans are the best Junkrats around. Saw him low hit points. Good. You're playing really well today, man. Like, I'm impressed that you came from that last game to this one. Well, that sucks. Oh yeah, Luna Boy. I wasn't saying Siegel because I actually don't know what the fuck Siegel said, but I can see some kid watching Siegel because they just think he's cool. Kill that junk. Aw. I just said it because I think kids think he's cool, and if he says something, people would be like, "Oh, I gotta do that now." Luna Boy, you also make a good point. Good is vague. It's a very vague concept. But if you tell someone do X and that makes you a good player, they'll latch onto that. That's something that it's tangible. I was about to say tire. Good, you got her. Bimbly bimbly little bitch. Alright. This is gonna be a little detail. But I heard him shoot one last time. It didn't go anywhere and didn't actually register in the game because he died. I like that never give up mentality though. You want to keep that. That's more than 99% of the players in the ladder right now. They give up too easily.
this.
Correct move on the diva. The punch and then mine, so she dies. She has 150 health, so that was good. At what level should you worry about? Stop worrying about just playing. When you don't have to think about your mechanical skill. Even sometimes I just gotta play. To be better and better and better, you have to keep playing. Good. That was right there. That was fucking perfect. I like how you're not committing, actually. I gave you shit before about not playing, or I gave someone else shit about not playing a long-range Junkrat. Like, you were playing a nice range of Junkrat before you had a numbers advantage, and when you had the numbers advantage, you started slowly going on mid. I like that. Like, I really like that approach to the map. Alright. I like that. Get a little bit of an overview of the game, what's going on. You killed 3 people, so you know... So you know something was going to, you had time. You had 8 seconds before you needed the next because of mine. Okay. Now your next concussive you probably want to save for battle. You don't have to keep on using it like for movement. Junkrat's to your left. Yeah. Hold on. Oh. One of the best trap spots in the entire game. Right here. Because there's this step, they actually can't see the trap behind it. So here's a good lane for you to shut down. Right there. Perfect lane. Trap? Oh, you're really far up? Okay, good. I don't mind you doing that as long as you have some kills and you know you can buy the 8 seconds. Like, don't... Okay, that's kind of funny. Yeah, you know what? That wasn't bad. I like that. That worked out. You're being really cocky here, though. Tire. Perfect. She got hit once. Perfect. Hook him and cook him. Actually, you want to start doing as much damage to this hog right now as you can to build ult. Your team can worry about the point. Just worry about this hog that's coming in. Make him weak before he gets to the point. So this point you did really, really well on. Wordy1 says, Chro, I got diamond this season and everyone plays DPS. I don't know how to deal with it when I'm a DPS player. What do I do? Either you keep doing what you're doing, or you change what you're doing. Those are the 2 things you can do. Now he's looking for compliments. You son of a bitch, don't look for compliments. I know what that one was for. You looked at chat. See if there are compliments. So pick up a tank. I don't know. Play. You may have to change if no one wants to change. I can't always play this style, crazy style nowadays. It's harder in 1300s to 1400s. I would have to see what you're going up against now. Since you jumped, I assume you're looking to get the concussive blast going to shoot you backwards, and that would have worked out. You've been filming, but you can't carry games as a tank or a support. It's called about... You just have to bite the bullet, like... It's something foreign in the American culture, which is leading from the submissive role. Just because you can't carry with a tank or a support doesn't mean that position isn't needed. But I mean, all you can do is keep what you're doing or change what you're doing. That's it. Those are the two things you can do. You have two options. If you're going for a 200 hit point target, wait 2 to 3 seconds before you use a tire on them. Else they're just going to live through with the sound blast. Or sound barrier, I should say.
Attack the objective. Attack the objective.
Good shot. With the health pack, keep on backing up. Alright, you kind of stopped aiming there, but he's gonna die anyways. I don't know what happened here. And this is super easy. Like, you need to aim left. I mean, I think you know what was happening. I shouldn't have to actually say that. Yeah, you can carry with the support and a tank, but it's not through like what you think. It's not some. Here's why SR doesn't. Here's why SR doesn't matter, and here's why medals don't matter, and all the statistics on not your Overwatch, Overbuff and Master Overwatch and that stuff. Why none of that shit matters is because tanks and supports are better through metal mechanics. Like, you can have 10,000 more damage blocked as a Reinhardt than another Reinhardt, but if the other Reinhardt blocks like 90% of Reinhardt ults, or ults in general, like, he's the better Reinhardt. There's no medals for that. You're just waiting. But there's no medal for restricting the enemy's movement if you're playing a class that's specifically to area denial. Think about Mei. Think about all the stuff you can do with wall and how none of that is actually applicable when it comes to medals. Good shots in the Winston, by the way. Also, I like how you're looking behind yourself with the tire. I don't know if you got that from me, but that's the right thing to do. What I said right now is why no one likes the SR system. You know what? It's funny how everyone talks about the SR system now. Well, I've been saying this for almost a year. I'm like, this is why SR doesn't matter, guys, because you can't judge how good a player is by these medals or SR or anything that you guys can like feasibly measure. Right? You can't. And if anyone really doesn't get the joke why I keep on saying I'm the greatest Junkrat in the world, it's because none of those numbers matter. And it's to draw attention to how much those numbers don't fucking matter. Because it's funny when people look up how good of a Junkrat I am, I'm like number 100. And they're like, wait, he's like the Junkrat though. Like, yeah, doesn't matter. So, I mean, look, for 1200 SR, you're honestly playing out of your mind. You're doing really, really good. Like, stuff like that, like, oh, you got off the point, I don't care about that. That's little shit that doesn't matter. Your mechanics are top, like, from what I expect out of a 1200 SR person, your mechanics are great. I think from the last time I've watched you, you've progressed a significant amount, even though if your SR only went up by a couple hundred. That was close. You want to throw it on a trap somewhere, though. Good job. You want to get off the point with your back to the wall? Back to the enemy, I mean? Don't punch so much. Just keep on moving. Just keep moving. I like actually how you relocated the trap. That was very, very good. That's something I would have done. Now that punch was legit. That stopped her from regenning 1 second early. I would actually tire here, yeah. I'd find that Mercy. Your punches are now kill closers. Okay. Well, even then, it's difficult. The kill closer punches are Mei, Reaper, Mini Diva, and Tracer. Other than that, you really shouldn't be punching too much. Unless you definitely know someone's that low. But punching instead of reloading is bad. I think, I don't know how much time a punch takes up, but I think you could reload the entire clip in that time. Like the punch, yeah. Shot punch is really good against mini divas and tracers. Funny thing, you can actually bank shots off the ceiling from them to come down sharper. So, straight down, instead of lofting them. I was about to say, that's the perfect place to trap. Okay, let's talk about momentum. As soon as this happens, you have to turn right. Because your momentum's going this way, and if you turn left, you're going to go this way. And as we see, you turn left, and you barely miss it. If you turned right the entire time, so essentially you have to go with momentum whenever you get hit. Right here, you need to be pressing backwards, so you need to press backwards while turning this way. Slightly. You want to just be like, very, very slowly turning to the right. You don't want to just turn exactly to the right. You want to slowly manipulate your momentum that way. As you play Junkrat more and more and more, you'll start to understand the momentum system in Overwatch because of your constant double jumps. Or just jumps in general.
Defend the objective.
I'm tired here. Now you're tired. Now you okay, good. Don't worry about her. Oh, you need to be greedy. The tire was wasted? Yeah, that's fine, man. Everyone makes mistakes. That's why I don't focus on it. That tire mistake was so fucking obvious. I didn't need to say a thing. I just said it, and I was like, you know what? Move on with it. So, like, I actually don't think you're doing anything really wrong. You're doing a lot of good stuff. I would just say watch your position. This is what I want you to work. I mean, you're doing great all around. You're just doing, you know, check pluses and a check plus. Check pluses. So you're doing great. You're doing great everywhere, man. Like, I have zero issues with the way you're playing in this game. What I would correct is position. You don't need to, when you're shooting, just keep on shooting and running at someone. Also, if you're looking at the point, you don't need to like run on the point and then look around yourself, right? The way things work is you want to put yourself in a position where everyone is in front of you. Here you are, and you have everyone in front of you. You don't want to have something like this, where you're like you don't want to be like here, or like here is bad, and here is bad. Because you can only see one way, and people are going to be out of your peripheral vision. You want to be like here, or here. Even here works. I mean, if you're here, like, you better be doing something fucking amazing. But the constant tip I give everyone is cleave to a side, or pick a side and then cleave to the center. Right? So if you have a point, don't just jump in the point and go to the center. That's bad. What you want to do is you want to pick a side and then look and then go, right? Because right at here, now everyone's in front of you, and then you can make a good decision from there. So, I got no pointers except for what I just said and what I kind of went over during your review. Like, you're doing fucking great. Like, phenomenal job from the last time I've seen you, and I would definitely like to see one when you're at like 1500 SR. I mean, basically, you are. I consider. I've said this before. Everyone is plus minus almost 1,000. So I consider you're a gold player as far as I'm concerned. But you're doing really, really well.